You're welcome on board. We're going to be talking about the issues of the heart today. Some sincere communication, discussion, unnecessary distractions. Wow. Yeah. Every one of us has that in our lives. And I think it's high time we filter them out of our destinies. They are subtle. Often we think they are healthy distractions. There are subtle things that keep us engaged, especially when we lack motivation, when we are down, when we are facing tough times in our lives, and maybe when we are burned out, stressed, discouraged. However, they are good. At some point, they might be healthy distractions. But if we allow them linger on beyond necessary, that is, beyond their expiring dates, they end up being things that draw us back. What do I mean? I'm not blabbing. Let's take this for instance. You went through an unexpected layoff in a company you've worked, invested your life into. Or let's say you were cheated by a man that you've built your whole world around him, thinking it will eventually lead into marriage. And unfortunately, maybe a day before the wedding, and those heart-touching stories. This is not a mockery, please. But of course, at such times, at such stage of our life, part of the healing process is to get distracted. It might be spending more time with your loved ones, spending more time with people that matters most. It might be maybe just trying to hook up with new opportunities, business opportunities by hitting out on restaurants, maybe once in a while going for shopping and subtle things like that. Or maybe some of us might be hindered types. Maybe settling down to watch a movie and a series. They are needed at such moments to heal us, to get our mind off the pains we're going through. But when do we put a full stop? Many of us will now hang out with friends, maybe you meet a new set of people. On a norm, those are not the kind of people you will mingle with. Yes. On a norm, you are not someone that eats out in a restaurant. You're someone that learns to plan your budget, cook well and this and that. But you just find yourself doing it. Yes, at first it was on the excuse that I need some healthy distractions. But when things are getting back to normal, we find it tough to detach ourselves. You're now spending more than necessary and eating out. You discovering it's affecting your health, you're increasing in weight, growing bigger like me. And you discovering it's eating deep into your finances. Your saving level has reduced. You're no longer even healed and healthy. You're adding unnecessary weight. I see what I'm saying. And you spend more time out. Those time you need to do other things. You're always a good getter, a vision setter. But you're wasting your time. You still pampering yourself with those excuses. Whereas you need to move on. Maybe yours was trying to hang out with friends. All of a sudden you discover that you are hanging out with friends that naturally you have limited time span with them. Friends you often hang out maybe with 10-20 minutes with before. Now you now spend the whole day, you are even the one on their neck trying to find time to spend with them. Those time that needed to be used on something else. Yours might be, okay, let me just distract myself by making myself happy, going for some nice shopping, get some beautiful gowns and, dress up to shop. And all of a sudden, you're becoming a shopping addict. Window shopping today, going in shopping tomorrow, flipping your credit card the day after, getting glued to your bank account 4 days later because it's going red. But you're finding it hard to stop. The time has come. We need to put a pause. If you've been looking for someone to speak some little senses into you, I'm here to tell us we need to stop. These unnecessary distractions, they are subtle, but they've hindered many of us beyond necessary. Many of us are settled with the wrong set of people. We've mingled and tarried long in the camp of those that have nothing to add to us beyond necessary. I'm not ruling out people, but you know what you're doing. You know what you ought to be doing at the moment. You know within yourself that you are not capable of doing them. Why? Because the time created to achieve those things is spent doing something else that adds little or no value to you. Yeah, it makes you feel relaxed, but outside that, you end up feeling empty, regretting why did you even spend so much time and energy doing that. This video, this podcast is a wake-up call. Eliminate those unnecessary distractions. And especially for we Christians, the devil gets into many Christians through this. The devil gets into many Christian homes through this. The devil attacks a lot of people through this because he will find a way to weave himself into your heart, into your home, into your finances, into the things you are meant to do, and completely distract you from doing them. You will achieve less results. You will even take longer time. You will lack concentration. And all this keeps making you feel even more empty, the void, and you're wondering, what am I doing with my life? I want us all to wake up. Eliminate every unnecessary distractions. The devil himself will not always present something bad to us as bad. He will sometimes polish them to present them as if they are good. At first, they were healthy distractions, but the moment they've elapsed their lifespan, they become what? Unhealthy distractions. Yours might be spending longer time on social media. At first, maybe you were a workaholic and they asked you that, no, ease off yourself, watch short TikToks, Instagram reels, some WhatsApp status, just to relax. That was actually okay before. It had a purpose, but as time goes on, they are now becoming what? Poisonous time consumers. You are now becoming addicted to those things. You realize you're spending more time, if they are draining you and draining your energy. Don't you think you need to stop? I don't know how best to push you to stop. But what I'm just trying to say, before you find yourself completely irritated and disgusted by the mess you've gotten yourself into, this is now another time for you to do what? Put a stop to that. We need to stop all those things. And how else can you replace those times? Just go back to your vision board. Go back to your goal card. Go back to your objective template and start revisiting them. Encourage yourself. Embrace discipline and commitment. And start working on them one after the other. It's going to be painful. The flesh will be willing, to go after all those things. But you need to engulf yourself in discipline. Be disciplined. That's the word. No. There will be a limited time frame for this. And after that, I get going. So those are the things you should tell yourself. And I just believe this might be something subtle, but every one of us, we have that. Every one of us, we understand this. That subtle distraction that has really been holding us down. We know deep within us that we ought not to be here. We ought not to be at this level. We are wasting our time. We are wasting our energy and resources unnecessarily. So, take action now. See you next time.